Astra Abyssosque. How can the Adventurers Guild help you today?
It's been a while since we last came to see you. Got any exciting commissions for us?
Things have been rather quiet in Nodcry lately. The commissions currently on our books are all very routine. That being said, the Frostmoon Scions are preparing to host some sort of event. They have approached us with quite a number of requests for supplies.
The Frostmoon Scions? Well, it can't be another moon prayer night. Do they have some other big festival that Paimon—
I heard it's a friendly sparring competition for animal friends. Something called the Spirit Envoy Championship. That's right. The Frostmoon Scions have always advocated coexistence with nature, encouraging their followers to build positive relationships with the beasts of the wild. At the same time, to ensure their animal friends build the strength to withstand hardship and disasters, they put select animals with whom they share a special bond through a unique sort of training. The Spirit Envoy Championship is designed to find the strongest human-animal pair by means of friendly sparring. In previous years, the competition was restricted to the Frostmoon Scions only, but this year, participants from all over Teyvat are invited.
Ooh, does that mean we can join too? What? You want Paimon?
While you two certainly share a remarkably deep bond, I believe that would be against the rule. Apparently, in a previous competition, someone entered an extremely rare and powerful partner. After this, the rules were clarified to state that only common animal species and their variants—
Ah, what a shame, huh? Paimon was totally looking forward to making a super cool entrance, and then— Paimon is the winner! Anyway, who else do we know who might want to take part?
If you're unsure of what to do, why not—
Advisors?
The guild has— Of course. Few of them— Her expertise is—
She sounds impressive. Let's go put this—
Alright then. Next, let's go over some more tips for adventuring in Nodcry. If you found yourself getting hungry in the wild, what are some things you could eat?
That's easy. Lacca berries, midsummer berries. There's loads of options.
Correct! 10 points to you!
Oh. That must be who Catherine was talking about. She looks pretty young for an advisor, though. How knowledgeable can she really be?
But there are plenty of places where berries don't grow, right? What should we be looking for in those places, Miss Linnea?
Good question. I'm glad you asked. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about next. Does everyone recognize this mushroom?
Based on the color... This is an edible one, right? Doesn't look poisonous to me.
Wrong answer. This here is a brown-capped mushroom. It looks harmless enough, but eating it will give you hallucinations. An unsuspecting adventurer once used a handful of these to make a pot of mushroom soup. Next thing you know, he was trying to foxtrot with the wild hunt. Luckily, he was spotted by a fisherman passing by who managed to save his life. But it was a close call.
That sounds so dangerous.
You bet! Adventuring in the wild is no joke. All right, on to the next. Does anyone recognize this plant? Can you tell me if it's edible?
Isn't that a winter ice leaf?
They say that the King of Winter Icely and the King of Midsummer Oak are sworn enemies. If midsummer berries are sweetened—
Paimon knows the answer to this one. Winter Icely leaves might not—
Huh.
At the flagship. Once when Paimon was eating some yummy food there, Damien mentioned that one of the drinks in their roulette special has Winter Isley in it.
Who are... it looks like we have an expert attending our Q&A session today.
Oh. Bring it on!
Every adventurer knows to pack a compass and a map before heading into the wilderness.
Listen up, everyone! The answer is... the Adventurers Guild!
Oh, really? But I hear Mimas Brunner Books sells them too.
Ha! Paimon's done her research. The boss of that place tries to pass off cheap knockoff.
Well said. But even with a high-quality map and compass, the wild can still be a dangerous place. What should you do if you're being chased by a monster you can't fight off? Correct! Although the Ratniki's main duty is to deal with the wild hunt, you can always ask them for help if you run into serious trouble. While we're on the subject, some adventurers have found they can use the territorial nature of radiant beasts to their advantage. Lure a monster into their territory, and they will fight each other instead of you. I wouldn't recommend doing this, though, as you may instead find yourself fighting 2 enemies instead of 1. Final question. This is an important one. Which place in Notcry is an absolute must-visit for travelers from abroad?
Ooh, that's a tough choice. There's the Frostmoon Enclave, Star Sand Shoal, Blue Ant...
In truth, there's no right answer to this question. But if you ask me, the place most worth visiting is right here, Speranza. Why? Simple. This was once my home. So this final question was more like a little bit of shameless self-promotion. You can get delicious Notcry hot dogs and Lackaberry Madams. And if you're not too hungry, just order a slice of Midsummer Tort. And listen to the entertaining rumors the children like to tell. That's it for today's lecture. Tomorrow, I'll be heading to the Frostmoon Enclave to take part in a competition. If you have any questions, you can ask at the Adventurers Guild, where the other advisors will be happy to help. I haven't met many adventurers who can keep up with me. Consider me impressed.
Likewise! You really know your stuff. You're everything Paimon would expect from an Adventurers Guild. What's the deal? Don't get so close! Traveler, there's something wrong with her!
Actually, I was going to ask. Your little friend is so clever and cute. I love how she flies around, too. Can I pet her?
Whoa! Stay back!
Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, come here. I'm sorry. I got a little bit carried away again. My name's Linnea. I'm an advisor working for the Adventurers Guild. And I promise you, I am not some sort of weirdo. Let me make it up to you. You want something to eat? Here, try some Midsummer Tort. It's delicious.
Phew! You gave Paimon a fright. Paimon's never met someone so, how to put this, enthusiastic as you.
I was fighting to keep a lid on my curiosity during class, but then I just lost control. Anyway, let's get this back on track. Could you tell me your story? How did you two meet? What? You fished this little cutie out of the sea? Can you tell me where? A visit to that beach is going right to the top of my...
You'd be wasting your time. Paimon is one of a kind. You could sit on that beach for 100 years, but you'd still come away empty-handed.
Is that right? What a pity.
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot why we came here. Let Paimon guess. Is that your partner there? Oh.
Yep, her name is Lumi. She's my trusty assistant.
Hey there!
Yahoo! Have you two ever ventured north of Nodcry?
Not yet. Wait, so you're saying Lumi
Pretty much. There are 6 types of Fae commonly found in the tundra. Lumi here is a Jack Frost. That's one of them.
Jack Frost? Interesting name choice. She doesn't exactly look very frosty.
An excellent observation. In fact, Lumi is the first time I met her, she was wearing this weird cardboard outfit with ugly splotches of paint on it, as if she was trying to disguise herself as a regular Jack Frost. I stayed and watched her for a while, and I discovered that some other mean Jack Frosts were ganging up and bullying her because she looked different. They stole all the food she'd gathered and kicked her out of her sleeping spot. Lumi couldn't fight them. She had nowhere else to go, so she found an old cardboard box, painted it blue, and put it over her head, hoping to blend in with the group. Whenever she was discovered, she'd get beaten up, and the rest of the time she lived in constant fear. Until one day, seeking shelter from the rain, she clung to me.
What a story! Oh, poor Lumi. Sounds like she's had a tough time.
As for why Lumi is so different from other Jack Frosts, I'm still looking into that. I'm thinking it's either a mutation or an atavism. Or maybe some sort of curse? Hopefully I'll find the answer one day. But either way, we're best friends for life. Nothing can change the special bond between us. Speaking of which, given how long it can take to build a strong bond with another creature, if you're serious about entering the competition, my advice is to pick an
animal friend. Actually, we're kind of spoiled for... Huh? Aguara? What are you doing here?
Oh, neat! A Notlanese Tapetlosaur! Aw, he seems to really like you guys. I'm sure he'll make a great partner.
Huh? Oh, look at them! Fast friends! Play nice, you two!
They both seem pretty sociable. No wonder they get along so well. Well then, there's no time to lose. Let's go get you signed up. Huh?
Whoa! Paimon wasn't expecting this many people.
Traveler, Paimon! What a nice... Oh, and Professor Linnea is here too! Are you guys here for the competition as well? Yep.
Feels like we haven't seen you in ages, Moalani. So, how do you know Linnea, anyway?
Through her work with the Adventurers Guild. She was in Natland not long ago.
She knows so much that we took to calling her Professor. Speaking of which, you never answered my question. If a Caholosaurus and a Kookasaurus got together, would their babies be able to fly in the sky and dive underwater? 'Cause that would make a pretty awesome saurian companion.
That's almost certainly impossible. They're completely different species.
Ah, well, that's too bad. Hear that, Mamala? Guess I can't do any matchmaking for you in the Flower Feather Clan after...
So, you have a thing for cuckoo?
Oh! I was wondering what all the commotion was. Looks like this is where...
Ito, what the heck? Either Paimon's seeing things or you're not here for the competition too.
Why else would I be here? Cost me an arm and a leg.
It's not Cry.
Hey there, I'm Ualani. Are you a friend of the Traveler and Paimon Stew?
I sure am. Nice to meet you. The name's Arataki Beetle Gladiator Ito, head honcho of the world-famous Arataki Gang of Inazuma.
That's quite a mouthful. Wait, did he say Arataki Gang? Why does that sound so familiar?
Just call him Arataki Ito. This guy's a bona fide buffoon.
Hey, who you calling a buffoon, you flying lavender melon?
Flying lavender melon. Wait, so you're some sort of mutated lavender melon? You don't look like a melon.
Paimon's not a mutated melon, or any kind of melon. How could a melon be this cute?
Yeah, about that. Well, unfortunately, the gang only had the funds to send their main man this time, but don't sweat it. Once I snag that championship title, I'll use the prize money to bring Shinobu and the boys over to join the party.
Shinobu. Oh, I remember now. Kuki Shinobu, right? She's mentioned the Arataki Gang before.
Huh? No way! You've met my deputy?
She stopped by the Flower Feather Clan recently to take the flying trial. Chaska said she was a natural. Hold on. If she's that good and she's only the deputy, you must be way stronger than I imagined. Look sharp, Mamala. We're in for a tough competition.
That's right! Bring it on! I'm looking forward to seeing who I'll be facing. Word is that the early birds get the best draws. You snooze, you lose.
Wait, is he serious? Mamala, we'd better hurry.
No, that's complete nonsense! Shall we?
Hey, Traveler, have you noticed? There's loads of other people we know here, too. Why don't we go say hi before we register?
Thank you all for signing up for the Spirit Envoy Championship. Due to the high number of participants, a preliminary qualifying round will be held to determine which 16 contestants will progress to the competition itself. Prior to the semifinals, all matchups will be determined by drawing lots. Please also note that there are 2 arenas, which will be randomly assigned after the draw. Do you have any questions?
Where do we go to draw lots?
Right here. After registration closes tomorrow, make your way here to draw lots for the qualifiers. I wish you all the best of luck in the competition.
Lumi, Hagwara, how you doing? Nervous?
Yeah.
Great! That's the spirit!
Who do you think our first... Oh, Paimon hopes they aren't too strong. Oh, the results of the draw are out. Arataki numero uno Ito? Ah! We literally just managed to get rid of him, and now you have to face him in the arena? Well, either way, it never pays to underestimate your opponent.
Ah, I see you've been assigned to Arena 1. I'm in Arena 2. Good luck! Don't fall at the first...
We won't! Good luck to you and Lumi, too!
Welcome, spectators! I'm your host, Jaswava. The qualifiers are about to begin. I trust everyone has found their groupings. The contestants for this match are the Traveler and his partner, Aguara, versus Arataki numero uno Ito.
Well, this has come sooner than expected. I was hoping to face you further. Go Crimson Staff!
You can do it, Aguara! You show that beetle who's...
Great energy from both contestants.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You got some moves. It's time to unleash our show-stopping killer, Crimson Staff. Look, I wanted to kit you out with mecha armor, but you need to bulk up first. That's why we gotta take on these tough opponents. To get to Ushi, you and me have crushed countless foes in our time. Now, with the three of us together, finish them!
Stop the match.
Huh?
The bull. Ushi, was it?
Yeah.
Arataki Ito is disqualified for fielding an additional animal companion. The Traveler...
Huh?
It's one animal per contestant. That's the rule. Let this be a warning to...
But me, Crimson Staff, and Ushi are one. We should only count as one contestant.
Sheesh, that was a close call. But you You made it through the qualifiers! Paimon wonders how Linnea's doing. Let's head over and take a look. Actually, we should probably console Ito first. Paimon feels a teensy bit sorry for... Dodge left, Lumi! Yeah?
How did you know I was gonna...
Now counterattack! Pummel it! Yeah! Looking good! Let's do this!
Ignorance really is bliss, isn't it, Linnea? But it won't last.
And it's all over. We have congratulations to Linnea and Lumi. You're through to the next round.
I can't believe it.
Good job, Lumi. Huh?
Traveler! Paimon!
We won too!
Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels almost like I enter a different state of mind. It comes and goes, but it started after I met Lumi in the tundra. Anyway, come on, let's head to Speranza, my treat.
Hooray!
May I take your order? Turns out I'm treating a friend today, so... Oh. I take it you're referring to our... secret menu? That's right. Tell the chef to sharpen his knife.
Is that a reference to
Yeah. The Hidden Hero. It's a novel my best friend Helka sent from Liyue. There's the chef, and he fights the bad guys with the kitchen knife.
It's her favorite part of the book. She's always nagging. Psst.
Linnea, do you think Chef Yerva could be a hero in disguise? Oh, I think it's definitely possible.
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Evening, everyone.
Why don't you choose for us? I'm treating a friend today. We're celebrating our success in the
Sure thing. I'll rustle up a few of my specialties then. Won't be long.
Hello? I'm ready.
Be right there. I gotta go. Let's play.
You seem to get along really well with everyone here. Oh, that's right! Didn't you say that this used to be your home?
Yes. After my parents departed, I came to live here with my friends in the conch gang. I didn't mean like that. They're still alive and well. They just don't live around here. Come to think of it, I haven't told you my story yet. I guess you'll have noticed the wings on my head by now. They're proof that I'm not human.
Yeah! Paimon noticed those. Are you comfortable telling us some more?
Sure. Well, it's a story that starts a long, long time ago. When I was just a kid, my wings were barely noticeable. They looked just like two little cowlicks. No one suspected there was anything unusual about me at first. Not even Mom and Dad. They were too busy to notice. But I always had this strange feeling I couldn't explain. Like I knew that all these little ways I was different from my friends couldn't just be a coincidence. Then, when I was a little bit older, I read this story in a book of folktales. It was about changelings.
Changelings? What are those?
The story goes that some of the Snowland Fae will secretly switch their own child with a human baby, leaving their offspring to be raised by humans, while taking the human child for themselves. I know, right? The way the stories are written, it sounds like something parents make up to scare naughty kids. If you don't behave, the Fae will take you away and leave a better-behaved child in your place. It's the sort of thing that starts as a warning and evolves into folklore over time. So, obviously, I didn't take it seriously at first. But then as I grew older, I started exhibiting more and more Fae-like traits. I mean, just look at the crystals on my skin. No humans have those. It's a dead giveaway.
So, you're really a changeling, huh? Did you tell your mom and dad?
Bear with me, I'm getting to that. At first, I wanted to hide it from them, but eventually I plucked up the courage to tell them. I figured, even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the truth head on. They were stunned, of course. It took them a while to accept it, but after the truth had sunk in, Dad sat me down and told me they'd decided to head north and look for their child that was taken. They're really good people, though. Not only did they raise me for all those years, but they left me some money in case of emergencies. After that, I grew up with my friends in the conch gang. All of these kids are from broken homes, but everyone supports each other, and they still live life to the fullest.
Food's ready! Talking about old times again?
Yeah, it just sort of came up in conversation. Whoa, what's all this? You've cooked up a real feast, Yerva.
Well, you did say you were treating a friend. Besides, only the best for our old boss.
Old boss? Linnea was your boss?
Hey, what kind of a reaction is that?
Linnea's been a fountain of knowledge ever since she was a kid. She always speaks with such authority. Everyone admired her so much that we picked her to be our boss. But the conch gang's only for children. Once you grow up, you have to leave, so now she's the old boss.
I've always found the logic behind that title to be a little flawed. I mean, what happens when the others grow up? Will I be the ex-old boss? Surely it won't be long before I'm the previous former ex-old boss.
We'll all be long gone from the conch gang by that point. As far as we're concerned, there's only one person that we'll ever think of as our old boss, and that's...
Oh, that's really touching.
Well, if it means that much, maybe you could leave a 2,000 more a tip? Much appreciated. Miko's birthday is coming up, so we're pooling our...
Sure thing. I'll go one better and give you 3,000. But just this once, all right? I have my own stuff to save for.
Oh.
What are you saving up? I have big plans. I want to buy a huge ship for scientific research. I want to sail to all the other nations, hear the heartbeat of the jungle, the whispers of the wind, the echoes of the mountains. And one day, when I'm too old for all that, I'll combine everything I've learned into a great illustrated atlas of nature. Of course, there are other questions I hope to get answers to along the way. Like, what exactly Lumi is and where my birth parents are. Well, when I was much younger, I used to hear these strange lullabies as Go, child of the Fae. Make your way to the villages and towns and seek kinship. The world of the Fae is rife with a sorrow you do not understand. They were sung in the tongue of the Fae by kind, warm voices. I can't explain why, but somehow I knew that they didn't want me to. Still, I did visit the tundra once when I was a little older to see if I could find out anything about them. But just being there made me feel uncomfortable. It's odd. That place is supposed to be my home, but it feels like I'm unwelcome there. Could it simply be because I'm a bird Fae, so I prefer a warmer climate? Something tells me there's gotta be more to it than that. The less I know about something, the more curious I am. One day, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But enough about that. We're supposed to be celebrating our victories! Cheers!
Cheers!
I'm stuffed. How about you guys?
Yep. Paimon?
Let's see. It's a little early to hit the hay. How about we get Aguara and Lumi to try a little spark?
Yeah?
They're very evenly matched. It's strange. When I was battling you, I couldn't seem to get into the zone.
Oh?
Hey, I'm curious. Why does Aguara have a ribbon?
Now that's...
What an incredible adventure! Someday, I want to go on an adventure of my own. Show Lumi every corner of the world. There's got to be countless stories out there waiting to be told.
Oh.
You're excited too, huh? But most importantly, we have to figure out who you are and where you came from. Then we can track. Maybe then you won't feel lonely anymore. It's about time we all got some rest. Good. I'll see you at the arena tomorrow. Oh, we'll have to draw lots again, won't we? Hopefully we don't end up facing you. Wait, no.
Ready to droop.
Bring it!
Morning! Oh, is that the time? The draw's about to start! Come on!
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow. We should, take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit. How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow. My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time. We should, take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
opponent is... Linnea. Oh yeah! Paimon remembers now. Who do you think she's gonna partner up with for... Come on, let's go see...
Welcome, one and all. The round of 6. Our contestants for this match are...
Hey, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Good to see you again. This'll be our first... I brought my old... You're even tougher than... But you know what? Sumpter beasts are renowned for their endurance. It's their and when they charge full speed... Send them flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out!
What? Looks like this isn't gonna work.
Contestants, please have your animal companions
Oh no! Come...
The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Oh, what a shame. You were so close. Even with the new partner, you're still as tough as they come. This was some bad luck. Well, since you defeated me, you better go all the way like in the Nilot Paula Cup. I can handle losing, but only to a champion. So you go show him who's boss.
All right, we're through to the quarterfinals. Let's go see... Let Paimon take a look. Next up is... Whoa! So we have to fight that big holosaur next? Hey! Paimon noticed something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Shall we come up with one for Aguara, too? Well, Aguara seems to like it.
Are you ready to... After a fierce competition so far, we're left with the creme. Joining us to kick this round off, we have the Traveler and his partner, Aguara, versus Mualani and her...
How you feeling today, Mamala? That's the spirit! Now let's get out there and show these not-cry folks what the people of the Springs are all about! What a tough cookie. I thought this would be way easier. All right, get up close and let's settle this. Jump, Mamala! Get up! Saw that one coming a mile away. Depetlosaurs might have the advantage on land, but it's a difference. Mamala! Finish him up!
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Seriously? Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You are... Hey, you're strong too, Mamala. That one was on me. Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even more opponents. I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mamala. How about I take... Wow! That was a nail... Anyway, Linnea will... Linnea! It sure is. Want to take a guess who won? Judging by the smell... Correct! I was about to go watch the next one's a pretty big deal. Someone called Celino versus the reigning champion, yup. Ooh, we had to watch that. Perfect. Well... What the? Celino's companion is a radiant blade horn? Those things are extremely hostile. How did you manage to tame it? Technically speaking, radiant blade horns are classed as monsters. But they are beasts of the wild, and they're not exactly uncommon. Go for it, Yehoda!
Ignorance really is bliss, but it won't last forever.
Do you think speed alone will stop me from catching? How about you run Reed Miller the 13th? Run that thing ragged and...
Behind you, on the right.
Reed! Her reaction time is incredible. She can read her... Dodge left, Lumi! Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my... Keep it together, Reed! Jump!
He's trying to jump on. Use your wind blades to slow him down.
He's too powerful! Charge your lightning, Reed! Then blast him with all you've got!
Deflect it back, Hemus. That was close, but the outcome...
Reed Miller the 13th has lost the strength to fight on.
Those wings. Wait! Who are you? And why do you... why you have the same...
I've been through this moment so many times in my head. I thought it would bring me joy, but I guess not. You're better off with the life you have.
My head! Don't go! Wait!
Linnea! Oh, what happened? Why did... Oh, we gotta find her somewhere to lie down.
What happened?
She's breathing normally. No obstruction.
Oh, that's a...
My pleasure. If she has any more...
Will do. Oh, Linnea...
Good morning, Lumi? Lumi! How strange. Where could she be? I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better take... Lumi! There you are! I've been... Come on, say something. Why do you look so anxious?
Looks like our contestants and their partners are... On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner, Lumi. And on the other side, we have Celino and her partner,
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? Oh, I get it. You can do it, old boss. Even if this is a dream, I can't let my supporters down. We're up, Lumi. Let's show 'em what...
What a spectacular duel! But Lumi has lost the strength.
Huh? What's going on? This dream sucks. I've heard that if you try really hard to... Did it work? Guess not. Huh? Is Dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take up adventuring full-time. A research vessel? Looks like Dream Me is working hard toward my goal. But the cost is just astronomical. Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters. Day 5. Ran for my life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting faster. Day 20. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving. Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in. Almost got scammed. Note to self. Secondhand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will fetch a good price. The diary ends here. Hold on. A deed for the purchase of a large ship. A dream come true. The Golden Beagle. What a wonderful dream. The ship gently swaying as it carries me to a faraway land. Oh, what a feeling! me check the chart. Next stop, Guyan Stone Forest. That place is steeped in myths and stories. From there, it's on to Dragonspine. Wow, a snow-capped mountain! I've always... What's this? Clearwater jade? Pretty sure this can only be found in... It looks like this ship has sailed to many places already. Makes sense. As soon as I buy my research vessel, I'll be off and away to voyage
Linnea, you've been really down the last couple of days. I've left your lunch by the door.
Where am I now? Ugh, I feel so sore and tired. Is this some sort of lucid dream? Whatever. Clearwater jade. Didn't I see this on the ship? And these books? How did they end up in this cave?
How could this happen?
Lumi. Hey, hey!
We're never getting back, are we? We're done for. It's all up.
What happened? I thought I was on the Is this... the... But why? It's just a dream, though, right? It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. How long... I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's blocking... Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should be here. Sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Linnea!
Huh?
Over here. Did you... I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back to the tundra with me.
Selena? She's my mom and dad?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than you. I can't... But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react to hearing this news. At the very least, they wouldn't. After all, we've already seen how all of this... Remember? When you passed out during that competition?
What is she talking about? No. No. This can't be...
I understand how you feel. One moment you're gazing into the future from the past. The next, you're there. Time flies. One day, we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long, long time ago, my friends and I talked about our dreams. Mine was to buy a research vessel and explore the mysteries of the world. Then, when too old for a life of adventure, I'd combine everything I've learned into an illustrated atlas of nature. My entire life is recorded in these pages. Maybe one day, a long, long time from now, someone will open them and see that there are sections on the formation and evolution of certain creatures and environments that remain blank. Whoever you are, I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer travel for... This feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away. So it wasn't a dream, after all.
Oh, Linnea, you're awake! Oh, you were out for a long time. Linnea!
What time is it?
It's evening. And it's the day after the quarterfinals. We were watching the match between Celino and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed Celino's arm. Then...
So many things came flooding into my head, one after another. The end of the competition, things from my future. Even the very end of my life. Some moments were joyful, others painful. All of it felt so real. I don't know how to describe it, but...
Good point. You passed out right after grabbing her. Plus, she's still... Is it really a good idea to go looking for her? What if the
Do you remember when we were at Speranza and I told you guys about my childhood? Well, I wasn't a very cheerful kid, nor was I all that brave. I knew what might happen once I told them. I desperately hoped they'd say Linnea, but I knew that was impossible. Their own human child was out there somewhere, as were my Fae parents. Our family was So, even though I was terrified, and even though I knew I might end up an unwanted child, I did what I thought was right. I knew things might not turn out how I hoped, but I wasn't going back on... I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me I have to...
Huh? Aguara?
Do you remember Celino's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie! All right, I think I'm about ready to do this.
After all that, Seleno's staying in the room right next to ours?
Is anyone there? You're sure this is... Seleno! I know you're in there! Please, I need to talk... Seleno!
I'm not here.
R2?
Am not. Quit bothering me.
Not a chance! If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside until you change... I have so many questions to ask you. Can you at least answer this one? Who are you to me? Open the door!
All right. Stop yelling. Come in.
That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Take a seat. Just to be clear, I wasn't expecting visitors, so I can't offer you much in the way of comfort. Curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea. You're gonna regret coming here. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already. Will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our heads? Why did I pass out when I touched you? And why did I see all those...
Visions of your future?
So, it wasn't a dream after all.
Of course not. Linnea, you're an avid student of the natural world.
The Vila, Domovoy, Leshy, Volkodlok, Snegovic, and Jack Frosts.
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties, too. The legendary Lantern Fae, the Sirens with their lilting songs, and us, the Augury Birds. We foretell both disaster and delight, gazing upon the past dawn and future night. Others fear and revere our might, while we alone
I've never heard of an augury bird before, or the poem you just...
That's hardly a surprise. You can count the number of augury birds alive today on one hand. And that...
So it's true then. We really are family.
Family. Augury birds are born with a peculiar ability. We can see crossroads in the flow of fate.
Are you talking about prophecies?
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many ways of observing fate. The stars, the ley lines. We can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their future, or someone is concerned about the destiny of the world, we're powerless to help. But the way it feels to witness your own fate...
It certainly wasn't fun. Those prophecies brought a flood of emotions with them. I had a goal in life, and before I even had the chance to start fighting for it, I saw how it would end. It's like someone spoiled the ending of a story I was really...
Wait till you've tried to defy fate and found how powerless you are to change it. That's...
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw, yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future does nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Generation after generation of augury birds lived with this burden. Until you were born. If an augury bird is set far from the Fae to grow up among humans, the awakening of their prophetic abilities can be delayed.
So that's how I became a changeling. What about the child I was switched with? What happened to her?
Don't worry. She had the opposite problem to you. She needed to live among the Fae. She was born with a strange, rare disease that humans... Our parents saved her life, then raised her as their own. Eventually, her birth parents came to find her, and now they're...
I see. It all makes sense now. But there's still one thing you haven't explained.
I meant exactly what I said. I don't like you.
But why?
No reason.
So we're back to this? If you won't tell me, I'll have to guess my... Celino?
Oh, good guess. But I wouldn't call it jealousy. More like resentment. By the time our parents came up with a solution for you and sent you off to live with the humans, I was already tormented by visions. If Mom and Dad would sneak over to Nodcry to see you sometimes, they talked about you non-stop. Even that human child got more attention than me. I came with them once to Nodcry. When I saw you there in the distance, living your carefree life, did no one ever consider how I felt? What was I to them? A reject? A failure? A pitiful wretch abandoned by fate? All of this led to me deciding, a long time ago, that when you were old enough, I'd come pay you a visit. I know. What kind of horrible person would want...
Then why did you hide from me? You really want me to keep guessing?
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my head. Of happy-go-lucky Linnea, spoiled by her parents and caught. I overheard you and Speranza talking about your past. Desperately trying to hide the truth about who you were. Somehow getting by with a ragtag bunch of kids. You described it so nonchalantly. But it was eating me up inside. In that moment, I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you any longer.
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying and I have to comfort you. But I understand now. That feeling you had, it wasn't resentment. I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you were willing to see me, sis.
Thank you. All of you.
Don't mention it. Paimon thinks it's always best to get everything off your chest.
You're right. Hey, Celino. I was wondering, how did you end up with a radiant blade hornet?
We met that time when Mom and Dad brought me to see you in Nodcry. Hemus was still a baby then. Must have got... I suppose our friendship was preordained. Just like my upcoming victory in this competition.
Immutable?
You're welcome to try to fight it, if you want. Leave this competition and fly somewhere far away. I promise you, something will happen to force you right back. Or if you prefer, you could go all out and try to beat me. But I have both luck and superior strength. The prophecies we see are the meeting points of every possible path. There are many possible roads into the future.
Now that I know the pain of seeing my own fate for myself, I have to ask.
I learned to submit to fate. I just have to... Since the outcome can't be changed, how I get there doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Every crossroad I've foreseen is a curse. But what about you, Linnea?
I think I see... How about we continue this conversation after the tournament? I'd rather give you my answer then.
All right. Just don't get your hopes up about the future.
I'll be fine, trust me. It's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep. You're staying at the flagship too, right? No need to see me out. I'll be fine.
So noisy here.
Oh, and thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night.
Traveler! Are you awake? Oh, neither can Paimon. Linnea and Zelino aren't the only ones with a big datum. Since we're both struggling to sleep, do you want to head out for a stroll?
Listen up, Lumi. I've seen Zelino's Radiant Blade Horn in action, and it isn't just strong. It's fat. Her best way to exploit both of these traits will be to make her Radiant Blade Horn charge you. You'll have to— Linnea! Sure am. Lumi and I were just going over our strategy for tomorrow. Since you're here too— Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory. But Hemus is so powerful. Even if we do find an opening, I'm not sure Lumi's even strong enough to make it Thanks. Just because I've seen a future where I fail, doesn't— Fate is such a mysterious idea. Despite having it explained to me and—
What does fate mean to you?
You're in a philosophical mood, huh? Well, besides, I'm an advisor, remember? It wouldn't be very professional for me—
Relax. I'm just curious to hear your—
Alright, well, I think that knowing the future is a pretty lousy deal. When I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, I actually wanted to know the future. I dreamed of a day that fate would send me a sign. I just wanted— But fate didn't show me anything. It was my own stubborn will that got me through. Turned out that the only person I could rely on was me. I've always known what it's like to be terrified of the unknown. And now I'm learning that knowing for sure—
Training session over! Feels like these two are really—
All right, I think we're as prepared as we can. Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate.
Take me up! Is everybody ready? Our contestants are ready and raring to go. On the one side, we have the Traveler and his partner, Aguara. And on the other side, we have Viliana and her partner, Gornisen.
You can do it, Aguara!
We have a winner! Everyone,
great job, Aguara! Hey, Traveler.
Looks like our contestants and their partners are— On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner, Lumi.
You can do it, old boss! You get him, Linnea!
Charge, Hemus! Don't panic, Lumi! Remember your training? I'm right here. Ready?
Yahoo!
Now jump!
Yahoo!
Attack!
Yahoo!
Stop her!
Yahoo! Yahoo! Yahoo!
This is the will of fate. It was over before it began.
Lumi! Lumi! Huh? Oh? You wanna come with me? Let's go then. The wide world awaits.
Don't worry, Hemus. Victory will be ours.
You were amazing! I didn't know you could grow that.
Yahoo, yahoo!
You know, you look a little different after absorbing all that geo. Wait a sec.
Linnea! Traveler! Paimon, come quick!
I figured out why Lumi is different from other Jack Frosts! After all the theories I've looked into, what if Lumi wasn't born different at all? What if it's all a consequence of her diet? Surely ingesting large amounts of... just look at fiships! Depending on their element, fiships can look wildly different. But from a Lumi, you don't have to wait for evolution to catch up at all. You just have to find another Jack Frost who likes the same things as you do. Then you'll have a true companion! I'm so happy you unleashed your full power, Lumi! If you hadn't pushed yourself...
Linnea, why did you hold...
What do you mean? If Lumi had landed that hit...
Even so, when that hammer started to fall, the future I once saw went blank before me. Did fear cause me to see a false vision? Or did she truly cheat fate for a brief moment? What does it matter? In the end, the pull of fate exerted its force all the same.
What's on your mind?
I just think it's a shame. Whatever path you take, it always leads to the same...
Celino, do you remember the question that you asked me?
I remember.
You told me. There are many possible roads into the future, but they all lead to the same destination in the end. Well, I prefer to think maybe fate will always lead us toward the same destination, but I never cared much about the outcome. I just want to walk my own path. So, even if I was destined to lose to you, there was no way I wasn't gonna... And even if my ship ends up at the bottom of the ocean, I'm not gonna let... If all people care about are outcomes, then why doesn't everyone give up on happiness and love? After all, the certainty of my feelings, my thoughts, everything I've seen, all that exists beyond the reach of fate. Lumi, sounds...
Linnea, ignorance really is bliss.
Even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the truth head on. You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already.
How I envied your cheerful optimism when I first saw you. I thought your happiness was all thanks to your oblivion. Yet now you've witnessed your fate and experienced failure. Perhaps I was wrong from the start. The difference between us was never about knowledge of our destinies, it's about...
Celino, you okay?
Actually, I claimed the victory promised to me by fate. And you found your answer.
Sounds like I got the sweeter deal overall. But hey, mine and Lumi's journey, so enjoy your victory, Celino. But don't get complacent. Otherwise, my partner here might just take it back from you one day. That, plus our special bond. Let's go, partner. This time, it's my turn to help. So, Aguara comes from Natland, right? If we're gonna train hard, we should do it there. There's plenty of natural phlogiston around, which will help keep the little one's stamina up. Let's go!
Let's burn this breeze.
Yeah. Hello, Natlan. I'm back. Give me a moment to set up the tent. I'll lend you a hand. Now then, Aggie, it's time for you to learn one of Lumi's secrets. Watch closely.
Yahoo! Linnea, you see?
From what I've seen, Aguara's fighting style isn't that dissimilar to Lumi's. They both use agility, but Aguara isn't strong enough to break through Hemus's defenses. Aguara will need to channel Geo-Essence from the ground and fashion it into a powerful rock hammer. Don't worry. It's normal to fail on the first try. You'll get the hang. Feels like I've heard it said that people can find their fates by studying the stars. I could really do with some sleep. Good night, you guys.
Huh? Whoa! Look at all this grapefruit! Wow! Yahoo!
Are you saying you had help from another Saurian?
Now that
that Aguara's mastered Lumi's secret weapon, it's time to head back to Notcry. Looks like we should get back just in time for the finals.
Yeah!
The final is about to begin.
Oh, it's finally here! Aguara...
It's all up to you now, partner. You've done the hard yards in training. Now, go out there. It's time to write your name in lights and show the world how hard we've...
Yahoo, yahoo!
Ladies and gentlemen, the wait! You'll be very familiar with our contestants by now. Celino and her partner, the radiant Bladehorn Haymis, who seized their flick. Then we have the Traveler and Aguara. This little Tapet Lazur might not look like them. Who will be...
Back from training camp. Then let's do this.
You've got this, Aguara.
Impressive.
Haymis, summon Animo energy on your horn.
Now you see what you're up. Hiding underground, are we?
Keep charging, Haymis. Jolt him out of the hole. Haymis, are you all right? Now, Hemus, trample him. March to victory and leave nothing stand.
Predictable.
Aguara hit her right in the belly!
It was the obvious move. Hemus was well prepared.
Come on! Time to put that training into practice!
Interesting. Hemus! We showed them no mercy!
Dude! That little munchkin's got some style!
It's a trip to the hot springs if you win.
Hemus, full tilt!
Aguara, charge! You can do it!
Hemus has lost the strength to fight on. It's all over for the Traveler and his partner Aguara.
So, you did superbly, Hemus. Seems I underestimated your little partner.
What did I say? Told you my partner would help me set.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now take a short break to give our finalists. Thank you to our contestants for your amazing performances. Now we'll be interviewing our 4 top finishers. First up, it's our champion. We can all see that Aguara is still a young slip of a Tapetlosaur, and yet the fiercest of enemies couldn't stand in his way. I see. Well, it seems like an indomitable will helped Aguara. I'm sure we're all looking forward to even more spectacular. Next, we have our runner-up, Celino. Let me start by asking, what's next for you?
No, Hemus doesn't belong with me. I'm hoping that soon I can set him and of course, since he's so friendly towards humans, I do hope any adventurers who run into Hemus in the future won't mistreat him.
Sounds like Hemus is a real freedom lover. If we have any adventurers in the Moving on now, we have some more familiar feet. This first question is for Linnea. During your match against Celino, you jumped in to stop your own partner Lumi's rampage, costing you...
I'd be lying if I said I didn't regret it even a little, but who wouldn't? All we can do is live our best life and hope to look back with as few regrets as possible. And overall, I had a really great time in this competition. I found my long-lost family, and we really care about one another.
Inspiring words from Linnea. Now it's time for our final interviewee. Please welcome Viliana from Snezhnograd. Anything you'd like to share with the crowd?
Well, I've been really loving Notcry. There's so much to see and do. I'm planning to stick around for a while, so...
Great. Enjoy your stay, Viliana. Well, folks, we've heard. Thank you to everyone who took part in the Spirit Envoy Championship. We hope to see you next time.
Linnea, I gotta get going. I'll make sure to tell Mom and Dad how you're doing. Without me around, your prophetic abilities will be slow to develop. But you should know that since you've been—
I'm sure you already know how I'm going to respond, sis. I'm not afraid.
I know. And when you're ready, come visit us in the tundra. I'll give you the address.
Thanks, Celino.
Yeah?
Trust me, when it comes to local delicacies and Pyramida, nobody knows more than me.
the marrow of the 3 moons in my hand. Behold the false moon's fall!
Accelerating.
Ultimatum protocol.
A new moon rising.
Defensive mode engaged.
Stand clear! Animo
That's
hypostasis
how
simulation! Animo tech 6308!
Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Observe. Be silent. Fear the dark. The night comes.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Stand clear! Swirl, we're at 2! Animo tech 6308!
Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
Surge! Stand clear! Animo...
Don't be scared.
Not too far now. Go! You're free now! Hold on.
Light of the blazing sun!
Is this our fate?
You ignited a fire that you could not control! Delay the inevitable!
Open fire! Open fire!
Cole, learn to command.
Crash from the sky!
This world
Incinerate!
and its ashes will fall like rain!
Full throttle!
Be free!
Bullseye!
Sorry, shine for me.
Farewell!
Knock him down. Pyroclastic surge!
Here.
way behind schedule. Access denied. For Rex Lapis.
Strike a pose!
Time to shine.
A dash of frosting!
Into the void.
King and Queen should present a united front.
Born of icy frost.
Off to the freezer! Boost on the loose! Extinguish!
Ugh, it had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me.
This one doesn't seem like Alice.
Well done, but this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
You okay?
The trial awaits.
Next on the agenda, all hail.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come on! A dash of frosting!
Let us dance, my dearest!
Try to remember the steps this time.
Oops! I thought I had it memorized.
Access denied. Come on, focus. This is long overdue.
It is time to slay our foes with one almighty
This calls for some
strike!
pomp and ceremony. Good lord,
I've
forgetting
lost
your
my
lines.
place. Where were we?
No touching.
Extinguish!
Next on the agenda,